Hey everyone, stick with us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. If you are here right now, say what up. Let's get this party going. It is Friday. S&Ps are up 4, Dow's up 154, Nasdaq down 109, showing some life on the futures, but I mean not nearly enough to where we came from. I mean, Dow was down 900 or 1,000 points yesterday. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I mean, I guess they're showing a little bit of life. Tesla's moving back up to 400 here. What's going on if you're just joining? EG, Mal, Laura, Samir, what is up? Trying to, my eyes are bothering me here, so we're getting it going. Carl, Daniel, Tim, Rodney, nearly blew up my account yesterday. Told you guys, don't blow your accounts up. Don't blow your accounts up. like keep risk low. That means you're overexposing. Just because there's money in your account doesn't mean you need to deploy all your ammo. You need ammo in your account to combat whatever we're going to go through. Free pizza. Yeah, we ran a contest yesterday in the Discord for some pizza. So we're gonna see who wins. Where Docu opens up at. So Docu, a couple of things going on this morning. First off was the jobs numbers. I hit you up on Snap. All right, Slick, I got you, bro. I don't really go on Snap all that much. I'm more IG. But yeah, I got you. So payrolls, they increased by 1.4 million non-farm payrolls. Unemployment rate is at 8.4%. Never did I think that was a good number, but it's down. What was it earlier? It was down from 14%. 10% in July. So, puts or calls. I mean, I'm leaning right now. So I did buy a SPY call yesterday. I didn't really do a whole lot yesterday, but I did buy one SPY call for a few weeks out. Anything that I'm doing right now in the market is going to be pushed out like at least 2 weeks to a month. Even like some of my plays, like I'm in Walmart and Microsoft, but it's for October. So when you have that far out, you're not going to really stress too much about one down day, even though the down day was pretty huge. But I mean, we had a readjustment in the Dow. We had a lot of things going on. I mean, things are very toppy right now. I'm not saying this is the top, but there's a lot of new traders, a lot of new investors right now, and on a day like yesterday, once it catches momentum, people get freaked out. So you can kind of see, like, moving forward, people are going to be nervous. I mean, I don't even know how many comments I got last night on my YouTube video saying people like, "Oh, I blew 20K, I lost 10K, I lost," people were losing bags and bags of money. And that's the thing about options trading. You need to keep your risk low because high volatility, especially when you're seeing like VIX rise, VXX rise, it means volatility is going to increase. So you're going to be having some trouble. Like yesterday would have been a good premium selling day. So if we can get some premium crush in here, I do have some premium that I'm selling. So hopefully we can make some money there. So, yesterday with volatility increasing, you're going to want to look to sell some premium. So that way when volatility goes down a little bit, you're going to make some money as IV gets crushed, right? But right now, some of those things were extremely expensive. Like DocuSign was extremely overpriced in terms of the calls and puts. It was 400%. And I didn't sell premium in there like I wanted to. I mean, I sold the credit put spread in DocuSign, but I wanted to do an Iron Condor, but I think I was a little bit shook of doing the Iron Condor because of how high Zoom went. So Zoom went, obviously up like 40-50% in like a day period, a day or two. And I didn't think DocuSign was going to do that, but anything obviously could happen in the market. And of course it stays flat. It stays flat. When IV was 400%, it stays flat. It would have been a huge home run today. But that's the game. Like, you don't feel bad about missing opportunities. Just be glad you were able to spot the opportunity and then take advantage of it next time. Having that edge on the market is what's going to make you a profitable trader. See, just because you didn't take the trade doesn't mean you're not good at trading. Like, just look at what the trade did, learn from it, and you'll be able to identify that next time. You're not going to hit it out the gate every single time. Like yesterday, I mean, I was down on the day, but I did make $130 realized profits. And thankfully, because of that, I was able, I pushed some of my expirations out. So we'll see what happens. I mean, DocuSign came in. They did raise guidance. So DocuSign, I mean, could easily push 250 today, 245 probably. But you don't know. DocuSign relatively flat right now. It's down 9 points on the day. I mean, it did hit 260 after hours last night, but right now it's chilling at 233. So, AVGO as well. Anyone trade AVGO? AVGO, they beat, also had better expected quarter, and are expected to launch 5G data center chips. So this is coming back. This would have been another one good. I mean, their implied volatility on AVGO, I think, was like 160% or 150%. So, this would have been another one, AVGO. I just didn't want to put... Chips been running hot, and like selling premium chip stocks has wrecked me last couple times. Like I did Intel, and who else did I do? But last couple times I sold premium and chip stocks, they went way beyond the expected move, and I went max loss. So that's why I wasn't too excited about AVGO. What's going on? It's like, where have you been anyways, man? How you like when you? The thing is, like, when you in the trading world, if you don't hear from people for a long time, either you think that the COVID got them, or their account's at zero. So it's never good when you don't hear from people in the trading world, because nothing good comes of that, because people are making money, and they're going to stay engaged. When people are not engaged, usually means that they're down and out. But trading is if you're comparing trading to entrepreneurship, if you've ever started a business from scratch, I mean, trading is hard, don't get me wrong, but the amount of times you get punched in the stomach as an entrepreneur or an aspiring entrepreneur, that's why most people don't make it to even start his own business. Everyone's just, I have this idea, I'm full of ideas. But bro, if you don't ever execute your idea, you know why people don't execute it is because there's so much resistance. The world is not built for entrepreneurs. I mean, I hate to say it, at least not today. The world is not built to help entrepreneurs. Even like if you're an entrepreneur owning your own business, it's even harder to get money in terms of, to buy a house, to verify your income. I mean, it's like, there's so many hoops you have to jump through. I remember, what was it, 10 years ago, I was building my first business, and I was trying to get an apartment, and I didn't have like a W-2 because I was just like, man, I'm just hanging on here. I'm just trying to get an apartment. And luckily the guy, I made an Excel spreadsheet of my income, and he accepted it as a form of, acceptable form of proof of income for me. And I mean, the thing is, I had the cash, so I gave him like 3 months rent up front. So it wasn't like an issue with money. It's just that I wasn't established enough. I didn't have all the paperwork. I didn't have what I needed to, because I was just getting started. I'm like, but I needed a place to live. So, thank God for that guy, Thank God for that. Thank God for that guy. We're still here though. Samir's even holding as a cat. Yeah, Samir, holding cash is a position. I've shown some bank statements as proof of tips when I was bartending. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's hard, but like that's why I think that I love trading, and that's why even though we get beat up, even though we get kicked, it still feels better than going to work for someone else at the end of the day. You know, you can take my money, you can beat me up all you want, but I will not go work for somebody else ever. Yo, Sinister Angel, what's going on? Anthony, happy RH Fixer Watchers. Yeah, they rolled out custom lists. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's probably one of the I mean, I would like to see improvements like the thing about Robinhood is they haven't made a single addition. Like the videos I made on YouTube, like in 2017, are still relevant because Robinhood hasn't upgraded anything about their options chain, the way you can execute orders, the way you can put multi-leg options on. Like they haven't done anything like that. Work for a jerk? Nope. So the game plan today is kind of seeing like for me, kind of seeing where we're gonna be at right now. I mean, obviously, if we're looking at my positions, kind of mixed. I did buy the dip on Beyond yesterday. I bought the 130 call. It came back down to support. It wasn't breaking. It did go a little bit lower, but I'm out 14 days on that. And I also bought the dip. I also bought the dip on SPY. I bought the 350 call for September 16th. So we'll kind of see what happens. You know, positions that we're kind of on the fence about right now. Obviously, Lyft. I was selling some premium in Lyft, so I got to make some decisions about Lyft today. Walmart, I'm in October, so Walmart, I'm still up 60%, so we're chilling on that. If it goes a little bit lower, I think I'm going to add to my Walmart position because I think Walmart is going to push a little bit higher here in the next couple weeks. So I'm going to be looking at that. And Microsoft, I was up. I mean, Microsoft yesterday, I was up on that position. I'm in October, and Microsoft, I mean, they got obliterated yesterday, as everyone was traded to Microsoft. But it's coming down to possibly, you guys think we're going to test the 50-day, but the 50-day is only like 7 points away, and now it's 5 points because we're gapping down 2 points here. It's at 215. So I think today is going to be interesting. And now that the the market, the bears have tasted a little bit of blood. They're going to be hungry. The bears are. We're in a rough shape. But now that they got fed a little bit, they're gonna just watch. They're gonna try to lay in a little bit. So, like bulls. When bulls get aggressive and cocky, they're like, "Oh yeah, no way, you're taking this market down." I saw people who were like, "Oh yeah, Tesla 600 by Friday." They're just gonna magically go up 50% by the end of the week. I mean, it could have happened. I mean, I'm not saying it can't, but you need to be realistic in the market. And now that the bears have tasted blood, they're ready. The Bears made some money yesterday. They're looking to redeploy that capital. The question is, are the Bulls going to let the Bears keep that money? And I'm not right now, I'm on the fence. I'm not really super bullish. I'm not super bearish, but you need to find a way. And I think the way that you can kind of come about it is selling some premium. Yeah, Beyond looks good. So yeah, I'm in Beyond for a little bit. I tasted Beyond for a little. I just put one contract on, Hank. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take it off if it goes like to 125 or so and then reevaluate. But now's the time that I'll probably go a little bit heavier in selling some premiums and then buy some contracts just further out that were affordable. But the thing about that, like if you're loading up like long contracts right now, like far out, if we get an IV crush, you're going to be losing money. Even if the stock is going your way, if we get an IV crush, you're going to start losing money. So that's why I didn't really load up on many debit trades yesterday because I was just chilling. And the first down day, you don't really get that nervous about either. We have a week, we have 2 weeks of down. You need to be a little bit careful, but stick to day trades. Yesterday I made 8% on Tesla just really quick and just flipping it that way. So, do what you can. Keep your beliefs intact, but be flexible, Slick, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up, bro. Let me know. Let me know if you hit me up on Discord or where you hit me up. I don't know. I got so many ways you can contact me on Facebook, IG, Discord. We keep the communication going. All right, Snap, I'll hit you up. Carl says it looks like a good day to buy. My boss is a jerk. I hate working for myself. Have you ever rolled your selling premium positions to a few weeks out to avoid getting a sign? Yes. I mean, it really depends on what your position is. I mean, you might be better just selling instead of rolling. I mean, if you can get a credit, great. If you can't get a credit, you're gonna have to take the L and then find a different position. But if you can roll for a credit, then yeah, do it. And if it's just something that you still believe in. Now, if you're rolling like some sort of like Tesla 700 strike call spread, it might not be in a good position. You know what I mean? I haven't gotten paid since Monday. Now today I should get 2 checks. Let's get it. Yeah, I mean, DocuSign, selling premium there is going to pay out huge. Anyone sells premium in DocuSign, that's going to pay out huge. The low end, I think you could have went under 220, still got paid all the way down to 200 if it went down to 200. So tell me why I still can't get the whole credit spread thing. I'm not sure I understand. I had a 450 Tesla put. I rolled to a few weeks put. Nice. Some people feasted enough yesterday. They don't need to trade for a month. Like these sharp drops can really pay. I agree. But people like to lay in. But when you get paid that big, you need to start like scaling back a little bit. SPY right now. Let's pull it up. So SPY right now is at 346. It's up a little bit, So at 346, we're right under the 10-day moving average here. Came the test, and you kind of see how it's acted in the past, how we tested the 10-day. We came under the 10-day quite a few times, and it's gone above. So this is going to be, I think today is going to be interesting. I'm not saying today is going to be like the deciding factor, and so many people are getting super, 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 super bearish when, we're just back down to the same prices we were a week ago. It's not like, it's not like in the pandemic where we were shedding months worth of gains in a day. Like if you look back in the pandemic, this was from January, what was it? This was February. Yeah, February here. Shedded all those, then we shedded another month, then we shedded another month. Like we shedded 4 months, 5 months worth of gains in like 4 days on when we were having the pandemic. So, and people, I think that they're anticipating we're going to get some sort of move like this again, and I don't see it, honestly. I mean, we definitely could. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not investment advice, but what is the catalyst that's going to push us lower? I mean, job numbers came in a little bit better. Unemployment rate is going down. Like people are going to want to focus on jobs, job growth right now. If jobs are doing better, economy should be doing better because people are getting hired, people are getting paid, right? So, like I've been saying for a while, it's like let's watch what the jobs are going to do, and that's even what the Fed said. Like, hey, let's support job growth. We're going to watch the labor market. We're going to see what happens. We're going to chill. We're not going to raise rates. We don't want to rock the boat, even if inflation runs a little bit high. But let's get the labor market back on track, and that was their goal. So let's see what happens. One bearish day, everyone loses their minds. I mean, like the S&P, the fact that the S&P is positive on the year 2020 is an amazing feat. I don't think you guys understand. We almost died. A lot of people did die this year, literally. But the market almost died. And we're green on the year. If the pandemic can't take down the market, what's going to take it down? What's going to take it down? What about the VIX? VIX just implies that there's more volatility. That people were saying they were afraid of a bear market yesterday. It was hilarious. Only 3-4% down. Yeah, the people, Chathan, the people that were saying, that are afraid, those people are definitely trading too big. And those were the people that were buying the dip when we were moving down like this during the height of the pandemic, right? And then they lost all their money on here, and then they didn't take advantage of the up move because they got burned so hard in this area. They did not take advantage of the up move. And now, losers are bitter. You know what I mean? Like if you get shook out, if things don't go to your plan, like everyone just wants to get paid. If I wanted VXX, talking about the VIX, I wanted VXX to touch 35 yesterday because if it touched 35, I was going to buy a put. It did almost hit 33, but now we're lower. Premium crush day is going to come in. Expiration Friday. I mean, I think that they burn the calls pretty hard. I mean, the call side on everything has been so heavy, so I'm not surprised that they burn the call side. And then they made people load up on puts. I'm not going to be surprised if they burn the puts. So, sometimes it pays to kind of step back from the market, survey the field. Like we're going to battle. Like if you're in battle, like, you may lose the battle, but you need to win the war here. That's how you become a profitable trader. You don't become a profitable trader by winning big one day, losing big another, winning big one day, losing big another. You know what I mean? You have to, over time, over a stretch of time, you have to be consistent, right? So survey the battlefield, survey what's going on, overview the whole market, look at what's going on. Everyone's looking at the intraday. No one's zooming out to the bigger picture here. Bigger picture says, chill, bro. We're going to be okay. Not a regular trade in BA waiting for news. Why is it ran up to 180? Is Boeing up 180 right now? Oh, Hank, yesterday all travel was pushing higher. Man, we're getting some momentum right now on Nvidia. We're getting some momentum on Tesla. SPY's picking up. Nasdaq's only down 39. What was that? Nasdaq was down like 250 last night. Was that the most it was down? 250, 300. It's pretty sizable, but all travel stocks were running yesterday, Hank. Cruise stocks, airlines. I mean, everything. Yeah, Carl. The only thing I don't like about Shopify is that the liquidity in the options is pretty terrible. Yeah, American Airlines. I sold some premium in there this week. It went pretty well, actually. Relatively flat. This worked out. American Airlines worked out great. Airlines were moving because they're going to lay off a ton of employees. I think between all the airlines, like 40 to 50,000 employees are going to be laid off in October, which is enormous. But what does that say? What does that say for the company? They're going to save money. The stocks go up. People are like, I don't understand. If they're laying off employees, that means they're doing bad. It means that they're saving the company and they don't care about the employees. Obviously, they're going to be making money on this. If you're not paying for 20,000 employees, the company's going to save a whole lot of money. And what do shareholders care about? Survival of the company, growth of the company. I hate to say it, but shareholders and investors don't care about employees, even though a lot of the times employees are shareholders. I mean, if you guys could do me the favor, hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. Try to get some more likes on here. I definitely appreciate you guys all tuning into the live streams. It's fun to talk about the markets with you guys. How long do you think Premium Crush will take? Devin, I don't know. It really depends on what the market wants to do. I'm not saying Premium Crush is going to happen today or even like next week. VXX could be going higher. The higher volatility is, and we're having huge swings in the market, probably not going to get much of a IV crush. Now, if we had let's say for instance, we had a major down day yesterday, right? And then we just kind of slowly grind up the next couple days, or even if we just stay flat, volatility is going to get smacked, and that's where you experience IV crush. Is AVGO moving up? We looked at it this morning, so they did beat earnings, but it's only $3 higher. Man, that would have been AVGO and Docu would have paid out huge on the Iron Condor side. Would have been great. Would have been a good Friday. Should have just did it. Should have ripped it off the Band-Aid. Close your eyes. Sometimes you got to close your eyes and buy. Make smart plays, of course, but sometimes because of the volatility yesterday, you kind of second guess some of your moves, and sometimes it disables you. You don't want that. Next week, going into next week, we're going to have some pretty good earnings trades. Lululemon, Slack, Peloton, Chewy, Oracle, Aurora Cannabis, if anyone even trades that anymore. But we are going to have some good earnings next week. Oracle is going to be reporting too. Thoughts on RKT? So I'm a little bit long RKT right now. I did sell a spread in there, which is currently down. But I think RKT can push up. I need RKT to be probably around 30 or so. RKT, my position right now, I went into earnings a little bit on the long side. But the way I did it, I sold a $10 point wide credit spread. But realistically, I need this to pump up to like the 30 area, which I definitely think it could within the next couple of weeks if the market's on our side. Can you explain what you mean by IV crush? Yes. So for this trade to make sense, so you see my break even right here is at 30 right now. So IV crush, if you're looking at IV crush, let's look at DocuSign here, okay? DocuSign, pay attention right here. So DocuSign, it's saying 622. It was only 400 at close. Sometimes this number's on 100% right after or pre-market. But if you look at the IV right here for the weeklies, it was at 400% yesterday. The following week's 169, 136. IV will come down probably to like 100% on DocuSign at open today. And that's what I mean, implied volatility crush. Implied volatility increases option pricing. So that's why you look to sell a premium to take advantage of an IV crush. So even if the stock stays the same, the implied volatility goes down, which means the expected move goes down, or the expected move goes down, implied volatility goes down. And then you make the money because your options are worth less than they were when IV was high. My friend has over 3,000 shares in Aurora. I guess it depends on what they paid for it. If it's a long-term hold, cannabis and stuff will probably be a thing in the future, but today it's messed up. it's in a recession. I got Apple Leaps in the long-term portfolio. They're cheap right now. Yeah. Apple looks like a decent one. That one sold off. What was it? What's it at right now? So it's still chilling at like 120. So it's relatively flat, not really making a bounce. But Apple, the thing I didn't like about Apple, and I didn't buy any shares in Apple or Tesla on this split news. It just like for me, as a long-term investor, it just didn't make any sense. It just didn't make any sense. Now, if we come back down to 100, you best believe we're going to get some shares. Banks really up today. Yeah, Banks didn't actually, Banks didn't actually go down yesterday, really. XLF, it popped yesterday. But yesterday, this came down to where it was support on XLF. If you're looking at the banks like JP yesterday, same thing, just came back to the previous day's support. It didn't really, the banks were really strong yesterday compared to the rest of the market. Same with Bank of America, Goldman Sachs. These, like the banks are having a green week. So there's definitely a rotation there. To the person who asked about IV crush, please make sure you understand all the factors that affect option price before trading options. Yeah, I think the biggest advice you can have, like one of the biggest things is understanding where you can get screwed in the market is then you can start making money if you understand where you're going to get screwed. All right, look, market's about to open. S&Ps are down $1. Dow's up 88 and NASDAQ is down 88. So we're a little mixed. UPS. I think UPS is still a relatively good company. It just came down to support here. UPS is obviously doing well due to COVID. Yeah, options are complicated. So there is an extensive list of things that you need to understand. Is now a good time to invest in the S&P with a dip? I mean, I bought the dip yesterday, but I'm not super confident. I'm not super confident in that position. All right, what do we got going on here? What do we have going on? Docu is what? Market is open, so Docu's at 230. So, yeah, let's see. Premium. Let's see if premium got crushed. Yeah, premium. Look at this. This is what I mean by premium crush. IV crush. Look at both the put side and the call side of DocuSign right now. Down 60% on the puts. Down even in the money. In the money calls are down. In the money puts, I mean, only super in the money puts are up actual money. It's only up 10%. Like the 290 puts, the 285 puts are up only 10%. I mean, this is what I mean by crush. It means nobody is safe. Nobody is safe, whether you buy a call or a put. And this is what you look for when selling premium. This was a textbook setup for selling premium, and I didn't take advantage of it. Did not. But we'll be good. If yesterday wasn't such a down move, probably would have done it. But you know, that's what happens sometimes. You second guess your position. Just relax. Take it a trade at a time. And it's not bad to sit out either. You know, it's not. I mean, if it went against me, you'd be like, "Well, you were an idiot for selling premium on such high volatility and blah blah blah." Which I mean, it doesn't matter what level of a trader you are. I mean, you make mistakes. You know, you make mistakes. Not everyone, because I mean, the reason why you make mistakes is because you don't know what the market's going to do 100% of the time, right? But right now, I mean, S&Ps are trying to go green. Dow's up only 63. NASDAQ is only down 30, so Docu's getting obliterated right now. So I think today we'll see what happens. It doesn't look particularly strong. I mean, Tesla is up 7. I was interested. I day traded Tesla yesterday down in here when it was flattening out. It just wasn't going down anymore, so I bought a call and I flipped it quick. Market doing exactly as expected this week. Small bounce. Let's get that. Yeah, I think so. Hank. Nvidia is trying to push green. Let's see what's going on here. VXX coming down $1.50 on VIX. Apple. We need Apple to do well. That's what we need. The market needs Apple to do well. And I hate to say it, but a lot rides on on Apple. Amazon, we need Amazon to push up as well. We need Nvidia to push up. Let's see, Square. So Square is at 150. I do like Square at 150 here. We're starting to see a little bit of green in the portfolio right now. Let's try to make some money. I mean, I do like Square at 150. Came back down to the 150 support, but we'll see. Probably will push 155, I bet. Beyond is ripping, so Beyond is getting me paid a little bit right now. So Beyond trying to rip back up, so that'll be nice if we can get that going. If we can get, it says Vice President Mike Pence joins CNBC after a big drop in the U.S. unemployment rate as the economy begins to reopen. I think I'll pass watching that. Sounds like a fun time. All right, so we're making some money back today. Making a little bit of money back today. We'll see. Beyond paying out pretty decent. I need Walmart a little bit higher. I mean, we're making pennies, but at least it's going positive. So we'll see. We'll see, guys. Man, Tesla's really ramping. I mean, I don't want people to lose money, especially people that are bearish, but I would like to see a little bit of a squeeze on the bears. Because I like both bulls and bears. I mean, we have a lot in our community. We have a lot of bears in our community. We have a lot of bulls in the community. But, I mean, you got to stick with the trend, guys. You got to stick with the trend. As an options trader, you got to be flexible. If you can't be flexible, just trade shares. You know, own shares, just trade them. SPY. Yeah, my SPY calls up 6%. We need a push on SPY to 250. That would be good. Alibaba. Let's see what Alibaba is doing this morning. What are you guys looking at? What stocks are you guys looking at? GM is up. Why do you suppose the improvement in Tesla today? Just temporary? I mean, buy the dippers. I mean, a lot of people see a stock that came down from 540 to 380, they buy. Most people right now in the market don't ask questions. And they don't understand market cap, and they don't understand anything about the business. Most people, I'm going to be honest with you. Most people's investment strategy is when something drops a lot, they buy. That's it. They don't care what that company does. They don't care what their market cap is. They don't care about anything that's going on with the company. They don't even know anything. They probably don't even know who the CEO is. Let's be honest. But when they see a stock drop 200 or 100 points, they buy. And that's the market that we're in right now. Does it make it right? I don't know. Is it a sound strategy for the long term? Probably not. Because in a bear market, they're going to get obliterated. But right now, we're obviously not in a bear market. We had what was it? What were they saying? What was CNBC saying? This was the shortest bear market in the history of the United States. Or maybe the world. Maybe the shortest bear market like in the history of the world. I don't even know. I remember back when the pandemic hit, like everyone's like, wow, even Rome fell. Like, this is the end of America. Warren Buffett was wrong the whole time. You can bet against America. Like, bro, why do you want to bet against America? We live here. Don't bet against America. You know? Why do you want to bet against America? This is where, like, what's gonna happen if there's no more America? You don't want to see that. We're freaking. We're like little greedy brat children. Like, don't even realize how good you have it in this country, and you want to bet against the country you live in just so you can make a couple dollars. I'll tell you something. If there's no America, there's no dollars. So, joke's on you, buddy. You know? So you want to see America doing well. You want to see and that's the big thing. Like people don't want to see, and I don't understand this. Why wouldn't you want to see the guy next to you win? Why don't you want to see your friends win? Just because someone's doing better than you doesn't mean they can't bring you along with. Doesn't mean, that's what people get bitter. Like, oh, well, I'm not doing as good as this guy, so I want to tear him down. I'm not doing as good. Like, there's always going to be this scale. Like, no, you're not doing as good as Jeff Bezos, but it doesn't give you the right to tear somebody down. Look how many people he's brought up with him. You know how many people Jeff Bezos brought up with him? You don't want that. Befriend those people. Learn from them. Get a mentor. You want to be a part of that circle. You don't want to tear people down. Yeah, I mean, if you help, I mean, I want to see everybody in the EVH fan win. I do. I know it's not possible because everyone's bearish or bullish, and somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose, and some days I lose, and some days everyone wins, and that's just the way it is. You can't all win. But if as a community, you want to uplift and you want to be respectful and you want to see others win. I mean, just in life, you'll be successful. You'll win. You'll make friends with the right people. Your circle will grow and you'll win. Haters sit alone and just go broke. Jeff has to be good to me. Yeah, I mean, as a shareholder, I mean, yeah. But I mean, and that's why I don't understand. Like, they're like, oh, there shouldn't be any billionaires in the world. There shouldn't be this, bro. If you were smart enough to create something that generates billions in a day, or billions, even in a 10-year time span, right? I mean, like. I just don't understand. People don't understand. People that never built something don't understand the level of difficulty that was and the amount of sacrifice. Like, people just see the glitz and the glam of people living the high life, but they didn't see the work that was done and the hands that were bloody and the sleep that he missed. So, yeah. I mean, politicians are not businessmen or women. Take care, man. Get ready for work. All right, market's kind of just chilling right now. Tesla's back up to 420. Buy. Put your buy orders in for 420.69. Can't lose. Average cost 420.69. All right, Walmart's coming up a little bit. Can we get a dead cat bounce? Zeno, we need it, bro. I don't know. Part of me feels like they want to make it a little bit flat today. What do you guys think? A little flat. We also have a long weekend. So just remember, Monday there's no trading. Labor Day, take a break. Pop the grill. Grab some cold beers and relax. Okay? Labor Day, relax. Don't get coronas, but chill. But yeah, Walmart, if we can push back up to the 148 area would be good. Walmart 1-year chart looks a little bit dangerous, but I think they're going to be pumping Walmart next week, I think. I don't know, maybe I should grab a couple more. We'll see. You know, it's always the balance of like sitting tight or deploying more capital. Like you want to deploy more capital, but sometimes it's in your best interest is to sit tight. Let things play out. You know what I mean? Carl's the Grill King. All right. See what you got, bro. Send us some pics. Official report from CDC says 9,000 died from corona. Now 100K. That's the thing. Let's get to the truth. Well, Hank, and tell me if I'm wrong here. Okay. If you get coronavirus and coronavirus causes you to have a heart attack, I think that should qualify as a coronavirus death, not a heart attack death. Because if you didn't get coronavirus, you probably wouldn't have gotten a heart attack. I mean, what do you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me know. I know people died from other things while having coronavirus, but I think coronavirus caused that to happen, right? If you didn't get coronavirus, you probably wouldn't have gotten a heart attack. I'm just saying it's a domino effect. I'm just saying. If it doesn't kill you, it leaves people with long-term health problems. I'm just saying a lot of people, if they didn't get coronavirus, yes, they died from heart attacks and pneumonia and all this other stuff. But if they didn't get coronavirus, they'd probably still be here. I'm just that's the way that I see it. I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything. You know. But I'm just saying, like take a look at the stock market for instance. There's a catalyst behind everything, right? So if coronavirus is a catalyst for you getting a heart attack, then you blame it on coronavirus. If the market is down because of some number, unemployment number, political news, war in Korea, whatever, you blame it on that. That's what it is. All right, looks like market's coming down a little bit right now, but it's still relatively flat. I mean, Dow's up 120. We got banks at right now. Banks are moving up. Yo, pumpkin spice latte. Starbucks up. Starbucks broke out here with those PSLs. Man, banks are crushing it today. I mean, up 3% almost. JP Morgan's up. Bank of America is definitely breaking out here, and Goldman Sachs is up 2% as well. I mean, let's be honest, guys. We're not doctors. None of us went. I mean, maybe some people here went to medical school, but I don't think our area of expertise is in in this. I'm just gonna be. I'll just be honest. Trust the experts. Don't trust the experts. Whatever. I just think that I was just putting out. I just putting it out there in the world. I know it causes division. So I was just saying what I thought, but I mean, I'm not a doctor, so yeah. I mean, a lot of things will kill you, but I mean, Hank, I mean, it really thinks. I mean, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't really matter because nobody really cares about the coronavirus anymore. No one cares about Fauci. I don't even think people care about a vaccine. People are like, well, if I get coronavirus, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Whatever. We're just going to go moving on with our lives, and that's what it is. So I think at this point, really, coronavirus really is a non-factor to anything, And that's why. Why do you think Congress is moving so slow with any sort of stimulus, right? Why do you think? Because people aren't in danger anymore, and they're not blaming anybody, and no one's in the hot seat. That's why you're not getting a stimulus. Wait, those charts aren't heart monitors. Tim's a COVID survivor. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of COVID survivors, and based on their experience, it's not something I want. But I don't think it'll kill me. But at the same time, it's not something that I really want to pursue. All right, well, things are kind of churning here a little bit. Things are going down. NVIDIA is trying to crack down. Banks are moving up. Travel's up. Wind pushing higher. We had a little bit of a pump at open, but now it's fading. Tesla's dropped pretty significantly. Whew. All right, they're coming in. Apple's getting hit. Boeing's green. Yeah, I mean, even Boeing's green, but I'd be careful. Sorry, Zeno. You'll be good. You'll be good, bro. You'll be good. You'll be good. However, all the stocks on my current watch list turned red. like everything has turned red. I mean, and DocuSign got killed though. I mean, it went down to nobody can say it. What's Zoom doing right now? Oof. Yeah. It's going to be a rough day, guys. Hoping Docu covers a little bit by midday. I don't know. I think Docu could test 200. I mean, it likes 200, 190 area would probably be realistic for Docu. I mean, I trade it quite a bit, so those are my buy areas. Typically, like Docu at 200 or 190, and it likes that zone, but it's getting killed right now. The overall market. I mean, S&P's only down 10, but the Nasdaq is down 178, which is, I mean, that's pretty big, no doubt. But they're not laying in like they did yesterday. Analysts came out on 225, but no one listens then. Yeah, analysts is always a weird thing. It's like, do they listen to the now? Sometimes the market cares about analysts, sometimes they don't. And in this case, they do not. But yeah, the market's like, what do we do? What do we do? We go up, we go down. I mean, gold's down 5 points again. I mean, this gold got smacked down. Man, that got hit down in 1921. That's not a good look. Not a good look. Gold is moving quite a bit this morning. Looking a bit bearish. My boy Square, that's why I didn't get in. 145 broke down. Next stop is 140, guys. Careful. Be careful. Just gonna try to relax a little bit. See what we're gonna do. What's Home Depot? Home Depot is just kind of flat, but they sold off. Home Depot sold off 15 points yesterday. 15, 16 points. I think bulls are giving up. People are nervous. They're like, what do you mean stocks just can't go straight up? But I mean, we're maintaining, like SPY's maintaining where it was yesterday, so it's not like it's going down. It's down 50 cents. SPY's down 50 cents. I mean, we're barely down on the SPY. Let's see here, Dow. I mean, Dow's chilling. Doesn't look that clean, but Nasdaq is what like caused that momentum to the down here. It seems that 345 has some solid support. I need a play. We gotta relax. We gotta relax, Slick. Let's see, DKNG. Is that down? DKNG's holding though, but it sold off that Jordan news pretty good. Is it ICA? Is it LCA? LCA. LCA is moving up nice. What's Penn doing? Penn's chilling here at 50. Man, Penn is actually looking, even though yesterday had a pretty big sell-off, I mean, didn't really make a dent in the overall chart. It's maintaining this run here. Slick's got 300 to play. Well, don't lose it. like you don't want to get like overly excited. You just want to spot the opportunity. Right now, I'm waiting for more data to come through before I make a decision on what I want to do. I mean, overall market. Let's see. Yeah, Lyft is down. So Lyft, I saw some premium there expires today. Lyft just came down a little bit too low. Looks like probably try to sell this position here. Just try to get rid of it. Try to get rid of Lyft. Well, I guess I'll try to get rid of the put side, because the call side is probably expiring worthless. So let's try to get rid of it. Yo, Saeed, what's going on? All right, I'm gonna get rid of the put side on my Lyft position. Let me free. They do not want me to get out of Lyft. I see how it is. My buddy just blew up his 50K account. Yeah, guys, if you're gonna blow 50K, at least, you know, just send it my way. You know, if you're gonna blow 50K, All right. Yeah, cash tag Nick D. Chow. I'm accepting donations. Man. Yeah, the overall market's just getting destroyed right now. What's going on here? The overall market is getting they're selling everything. Yeah, everything is now red on my watch list. Literally everything. Lost 248 on Lyft. Be good. We'll look to get a day trade in here to make up for some of it, but we're gonna see what the market does here. I'm not just gonna like hop in. Yeah, all the banks are up. Banks are up. Starbucks is up. Costco is up. FedEx is up. UPS is probably up. Energy, XLE, XLP is up. XLF is up. Shake Shack is up. Caterpillar is up. And Caterpillar is up pretty good. It's up 1 to 150. Trend is still intact. Boeing, even Boeing sub 170, but I think tech is worth buying when it starts consolidating. It just feels like profit taking. Yeah, I mean this is not that bad. Yeah, we've been through worse, you know. Try to make some, you know, when your spreads are going against you. I mean, I guess you could delta hedge a little bit more, you know, if you want to, but when your spreads are going against you, the day trade, when we have volatility like this, you're gonna make some back on the day trade. We'll try. I'm gonna try to make, you know, anywhere between 300 to 500 on the day trade. If there's an opportunity. If there's not an opportunity, then obviously we're gonna have a hard time. But you know, it's Friday. It's gonna be like, man, Zoom is dead. Zoom at 252 or 352. Sorry, Zoom is at 353. Just straight down 7%, and things just got way too hot. We were just used to, I think what we were used to was things just running hot. You know, we were used to things running hot, and we let things go. Like for me, for instance, let things go a little bit more than I normally would because things were just running hot. We got used to it. Sync Apple. Yeah, I mean Apple just took a big cut, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful with this. Man, if Apple can come down to 100 or 90 would be good. Would be ideal. I mean, I'm hoping not today, but Turan, I agree with you. If you can get good pricing, just be careful of the bid ask on Costco. I used to trade it almost every day, but I rotated it out a little bit. But Costco is definitely, if you learn how to trade Costco, is definitely very profitable. So Dow's down now. Dow's down 51. S&P's down 27, NASDAQ down 264. So I got to run. You guys have a great Friday. Enjoy your Labor Day. Take it easy. Don't think about the market. Sunday night, think about the market. Or Monday night, you can think about the market. Because Sunday night, relax too. Take it easy. Research. Look at what the charts are going to do. I'm going to take off. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Stay green. it's us for cert.